Hey, MedSpa CEOs, welcome back to the channel. As I was sitting down and creating content for this episode, I realized I believe, are 24 episodes in, and I've never really named the show. Each episode has a title. I have an actionable step that I want you to take, yet I am unknown other than my business name, which is Residency Aesthetics. And, well, that can get lost in translation too. So each week, I invite you to join our Facebook group, MedSpa CEO Collective. This is a place where we can network, scale, and succeed together. And it seems only appropriate for me to welcome you to, well, the MedSpa CEO Collective YouTube channel. The channel where we talk all things sales, systems, and mindset with strategies to help you scale your med spa with confidence and clarity. Today, we are continuing on our April series, and we're going to talk about sales and client retention. And in this episode, I want to teach you how to upsell and cross-sell med spa services without feeling salesy. Now, let me preface this by saying I used to feel extremely awkward when it came to offering upgrades or suggesting a product or an add-on. I think to myself, well, they're already spending money. What do I sound like if I'm asking them to spend more? Do I sound greedy? Do I sound money hungry? I didn't know. I just felt really awkward. But let me tell you something. I had to learn the hard way by not getting the sale. It's not about being pushy or salesy. It's about serving your clients. Most of my clients now know that if I personally am recommending a service or my staff or a product, that we truly believe in it. We truly believe that it will help them. Now, while I do love to make money, I don't love making money that can't show a direct result. Many clients know that if I am offering them something, it's something that I truly believe that they need. If I don't think they need something, I'm not going to offer them something. If someone's looking to just spend money, by all means, I can give you my Venmo account and you can always send me money just to send me money. It's just not in my nature to just serve my wallet. It's in my nature to serve you or to serve my client. With that, I'll introduce myself again in case it's your first time being here. My name is Michelle Barris. I'm a registered nurse, a 7-figure med spa owner, and I'm also the CEO of Residency Aesthetics. I've built systems that bring in consistent revenue and repeat clients. And today I want to show you how you can increase your sales without sounding like a salesperson. Before we get into it, don't forget to join our free Facebook group, the MedSpa CEO Collective, where we believe in building community over competition, and we'd love to give you the support that you need to succeed. Now, let's shift your mindset around selling. If you feel weird about upselling, you're not alone, but here's the mindset shift. You are not selling, you're educating and recommending. Clients want to know how to get the best results. When you keep information back or you withhold options, you're actually doing a disservice to your client. So think about it. If a client comes in for a facial and you know that they would benefit to add on LED light therapy, nano needling, maybe they need Botox, Sculptra, something, why wouldn't you offer it? They trust you to guide them. You should always offer. They, as the client, have the choice to decline. Think of it like all the home parties people used to have. I'm really dating myself right now because I don't even know if people do this anymore. But think Tupperware, Mary Kay, Avon, Pampered Chef. You get my point. We used to, as hosts, rack our brains thinking, do I invite this person? Do I invite that person? And then the person who got offended or turned off was the person that you didn't invite, because everyone wants to be able to say no. They want invited. So invite everyone. When it comes to products and sales, give it to everyone. Don't try to be a mind reader and decide what you think is going on in their head. The client that gets turned off or disappointed, remember, is the client that you don't recommend a service or a product to that you truly know would benefit them. And with that, well, what's the difference between upselling and cross-selling? Let's quickly define the two. Upselling. Upselling is when you encourage your client to upgrade to a higher end treatment or package. For example, if a client comes in for Botox in the upper forehead area, but has complaints about her downward turned corners of her mouth, maybe you offer injections to her DAOs. Or if it's a client scheduled for a spa facial and they come in and you really believe that they would benefit from doing a hydrofacial, maybe you offer the upsell to the hydrofacial. When it comes to packages, we all know that most med spa services do best in a series of 4 treatments or more. As a provider, it's your responsibility to educate your clients on such. Likewise, if a client comes in for a microneedling session without a package purchase, they're just coming in for a single session, you need to be educating your client and offering the entire series or the package for better results. Cross-selling is when you recommend a complementary service or product. For example, after Botox, you might recommend a medical grade sunscreen or tretinoin or something to extend the life of the results. If you have a client that receives filler, you might offer a product that has help with bruising or swelling. Likewise, when a client finishes with facials or an advanced skincare treatment, of course, you as an amazing provider or your amazing team already know what skincare they're using because you asked them that in the consultation. But perhaps there's something that might serve them a little better or complement what they're actually doing right now. At my spa, at our checkout, we have single serve collagen shots at the front desk. So if someone is checking out and they don't have anything that's been offered, we're offering that daily boost of collagen to give that to them. Both strategies are all about enhancing the client experience, not just increasing your service and product sales. So exactly when and how do you make the offer? Because timing is everything. I believe there are four key ways to make an offer. 5, if you include your booking software to do it for you, depending on what you're working with. Let's go through those. Number 1, during your consultation. This is when you're already building a treatment plan. You're going to say things like, to get the best results, most of my clients combine this. Or for the most long-term benefit, I suggest you do. And I really love educating clients during the consultation with information such as in our mid 20s or around age 29, we lose 1% of our collagen per 1% of our collagen per year based upon our age, just naturally. Never mind everything else, the extrinsic things that are taking it from us, free radicals, nutrition, smoking, sun damage, alcohol, disease, the list goes on. As our collagen starts depleting, that's when we start noticing fine lines, wrinkles, dryness, skin sagging, the list goes on. And well, we don't want that. No one wants to age. So we have to do things to rebuild our collagen. First and foremost, a great at-home skincare program is a must. Next, we have to have balanced nutrition. We have to have great hydration, all of this before you even step foot into my med spa. Once you get here, well, we are the tool that assists the great work that you're doing outside of here. That's where collagen induction therapy comes in. So you can offer microneedling. Maybe you do ultrasound to stimulate collagen. So many things that you're going to tell them about. Next place to make the offer at is number 2 at checkout. Again, I talked about the collagen shots that we have, but this is also the perfect time to suggest add-on retail products. Keep it simple, keep it clear. You want to maintain their glow. You recommend this enzyme cleanser. It pairs well with whatever treatment you did today. Number 3, you want to offer during the treatment. When you've built that rapport with your client and they're relaxed, that's when you start to plant the seeds for the next time they're with you or things that are going on in the treatment room. I train my staff when they are doing treatments to always educate. You can never not give them enough education. Now, my estheticians are doing facials that are somewhat a relaxing time for clients. So when they're doing something more of a relaxation time, I have them tell the client, because this treatment is meant for more of relaxation today, I won't do much talking during the treatment. Instead, I'll let you lead the conversation. If you have a question that comes up, feel free to ask me. Otherwise, I will wait until the end of our treatment and I'll have a prescription plan for you based on my recommendations. Specifically at my spa, my staff, with our treatments, we have treatment tickets. We use these to write down what service they had. This helps Our front desk ensure they're being charged the appropriate treatment, and it saves time at checkout. And the ticket also allows a space for recommended products, next treatment plans, the time that you want to see them. So many helpful information things on there. And we also put a little QR code on there. So we tell the client, you can scan this QR code outside of here. It'll take you to Google and you can leave a Google review. I even, here's a little bonus tip, tell the clients and let my staff know $5 Starbucks gift card comes to you if you mention their name specifically in the Google review. Of course, if you don't have something like this, you can simply say, for your next treatment, I recommend you add on nano needling to really help infuse products into the skin. Now, keep in mind when you're offering this to them, if when they're in your treatment room, you see something that's going to benefit them today, you're doing a disservice if you don't give them the offer today. If their skin looks dry and dehydrated and it would benefit from adding something on that's going to infuse product, make sure you're asking them, can we do this? If it looks as if they've never had a dermaplane or it's their first time, ask them, have you ever had a dermaplane? If not, explain what it is. If they have, ask, would you like to add that on today? This will allow us to let the products penetrate a little bit deeper. It'll also allow you to use less products at home. It's a win-win. Just offer. Those are my top 3, but let's add up number 4 because you can always offer at the front desk. They can make the offer when they're booking over the phone. A great way to do this is by looking at the schedule and seeing who is open for what. For example, a client calls in for a facial and you see that the medical staff is available. Perhaps that client would benefit from having a B12 shot or an IV therapy. So you ask, would you like to add on a B12 shot or IV therapy to your treatment this day? Maybe you have massage therapists in your spa and you want to cross-sell the services, offer a facial or a massage to add on to their day. If they're doing lip filler, maybe you want to include a lip flip. There's so many ways to incorporate over the phone that we can suggest. Remember, the worst thing they can say is no, thank you. And finally, as a bonus, number 5, most booking software nowadays offers the add-ons naturally. With our specific software, it takes a little legwork up front to get it started, but after it's done, it's kind of like a crock pot, set it and forget it. It automatically offers based on the services that they are selecting. The key objective is to sound like you're just having a conversation with them. And really, if you believe in what you're saying, you are just having a conversation with them. It really should feel natural. Here are a few ways to upsell or cross-sell without sounding too pushy, salesy, or scripted. You can say things like, based on your goals, I recommend. Most of my clients who love this also love and have been seeing amazing results with, and add what it is. Or to really make your results last, we typically follow this up with whatever it is. If you're open to it, I can share a few options that will give you longer lasting results. If it feels scripted or salesy, then you need to re-educate yourself on your offerings because you're not a believer in them and you have to believe in your products and your offerings. You do certainly want to avoid certain tones or questions. Let's just work on rephrasing them. You don't want to say, do you want to add this? Because this is just too vague. Maybe say something like, how about we upgrade to a chemical peel today to get the skin ready for spring? You don't want to say, you probably don't need this, but, because this shows that you lack confidence in whatever it is that you're telling them about. Instead, say something like, your skin showed signs of dryness, and I know you expressed concerns over fine lines. This cream will pair perfectly with what you're already using at home to address that. And finally, you don't want to say, you don't have to buy this, but, because when you say but, this gives them an out too soon. You're not their decision maker. Offer the product or service. It's always nice to have an idea of what to offer when. So I thought that I would give you some of the best upsell and cross-sell combos that we have personally used in our spa or that my clients have utilized. A couple of them are any procedure with medical grade skincare. So whether you're getting neurotoxins, fillers, lasers, facials, peels, your consultation and no service, medical grade skincare should always be offered. Laser packages pair well with post-care kits. lasers and PRP and PRF. Hydrofacial has so many add-ons: eye perks, lip perks, neck treatments, hand treatments. You can upgrade to the deluxe hydrofacial, to the platinum hydrofacial. So many ways to cross-sell the hydrofacial. Always add on a dermaplane no matter what facial that you're doing. Microneedling, you can add on exosomes, PRP, PRF, growth factor serums. So many serums you can put on there. Chemical peel, make sure they're doing them in a series. You always want to offer SPF. Maybe they need a skin lightener to suppress pigment. Currently, we've got a spring skin rejuvenation going on. So you could say something like, our spring skin rejuvenation includes, and for our example, 4 bio repeals, and then you get one with nano needling or micro needling, plus take home products to give you ultimate results. Clients love simplicity and they love value. They don't want to have to figure it out on their own. If you give them too much time to decide, they won't decide. You also want to trust your staff and train the team to do this well. Upselling and cross-selling shouldn't fall only on your shoulders as the CEO, the manager, or wherever you are in your spa. Your entire team should know how to confidently offer solutions. During your staff meetings or huddles, you should be consistently training and doing things, role-playing scenarios that you might have with a potential client, create a cheat sheet for popular services or pairings that go well. You want to make it a part of your spa culture to educate clients. You're not just treating them, you're educating them. And you always want to find a way to reward your staff for their retail and service upgrades so that they feel confident and not salesy. When you position your services as the best path to their ideal results, upselling and cross-selling just become a natural part of the conversation. You're not being pushy, you're being educational, you're being thorough, and you're focusing on your clients. As always, make sure that you join our Facebook group, the Med Spa CEO Collective, if you haven't done that already. If you're ready to build a premium client experience that increases the average ticket sale, I want to talk to you. Book a strategy call with me today. Always, I want your comments. What are your favorite upsells? What do you like to combo together or pair well with your clients? What do they love? And as always, make sure that you hit the little bell that you can like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you never miss a video. And I will see you in the next one.